All right, so there's been a lot of talk lately about Pierre Poilievre not having his security clearance. This is regarding the 11 MPs that have allegedly given secrets away about our elections to foreign countries. And in order to get access to that document, because it is declassified, you have to get security clearance. And Jagmeet Singh, Elizabeth May got it. Justin Trudeau has read the documents, I believe. And they want Pierre to do it because they think it's responsible, or whatever excuse they have. Well, Brian Lilley and Tom Mulcair both agree with Pierre Poilievre. Now, Tom Mulcair is the former leader of the NDP party after Jack Layton, if you don't remember him. So let's start with Brian Lilley and see what he has to say, and then we'll talk about that after, like usual.
The Trudeau Liberals keep calling on Pierre Poilievre to get his security clearance and read the report on foreign interference. This isn't because they want you to know more about foreign interference or Poilievre to know more about foreign interference. It's because, well, two reasons. One, every time they raise the idea of his security clearance, it sets off the TrueAnon liberal cult online. Yep. They're all convinced of some conspiracy theory that says Poilievre couldn't possibly pass a security clearance due to something he's done in his past, his wife. They've even brought his father-in-law into it. None of it is based in reality, but it doesn't stop them from pushing it. Secondly, why won't Poilievre read the report? Well, because if he reads it, he's handcuffed. He can't ask the government about it in question period, and if he slips up and reveals something that he learned from the report in public, he could face criminal prosecution. They don't want him to read the report to get more info out there. They want to do it to shut him up, and that's why it's a bad idea.
Correct, and you know for a fact that the Liberal Party and the NDP party, and probably the Greens too, would love nothing more for Pierre Poilievre to read the documents, slip up in an interview, because you know as soon as he is finished reading them, there's going to be reporters in his face. They're going to be asking him information, and he's not allowed to give it out. If he slips up once, he's essentially broken the law. And you know damn well, just like I know, if they had any kind of legitimate reason to go after Pierre Poilievre legally, they would do it. That's why they wanted him to get security clearance, but he's too smart for their bullshit. So let's go over to Tom Mulcair, and we'll see what he has to say.
I agree completely with the call by Pierre Poilievre. I think that Poilievre was wise not to tie his own hands. He is the leader of the official opposition. I have once, occupied that role for several years as leader of the opposition. I would never want to be hamstrung because I looked at a government document. I would never want to be told that I can't ask all the questions I want of the government. And I think that on this, Poilievre is completely right. The others don't have as important a role. Neither the leader of the NDP, my former party, and I respect its current leader a great deal, Jagmeet Singh, nor the Bloc Québécois, Yves-François Blanchet, also doing his job. I don't think that either of them is in the same position as the leader of the official opposition. I agree completely with the call.
Yeah, and again, the other thing is not only that Pierre Poilievre cannot talk about it, he can't act on it at all. So, for example, if he went up to one of the MPs that, like, let's say there was a Conservative MP currently in Parliament, and hey, we got information that you've done this, you've committed treason or whatever the charge would be, and if Pierre Poilievre removed them or fired them, he is then acting on information that is declassified. That's also illegal. This is not Pierre Poilievre can't get secure. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what a dumb thing for liberals to say. And listen, we all say dumb things sometimes, but man, that takes the cake. I mean, he's the leader of the official opposition. What do you mean he can't? And I'm sure it's got something to do with him being a Russian bot or whatever they say. I mean, I've heard people have said things like, referring to Pierre Poilievre, they call him Pierre Putin instead. It's so ridiculous. And again, like Brian Lilley said, this is not the regular average people who are doing this. This is TrueAnon. Right? You've all heard of QAnon in the United States, the huge conspiracy group. TrueAnon is like the liberal conspiracy group. And it is a conspiracy. It's a big one. It's a stupid one. And it makes zero sense. But that's why we need common sense. We can't have 4 more years of zero common sense. It makes... Canadians can't be this dumb. Now, again, I just want to address something really quickly. Pierre Poilievre was actually in Hamilton tonight where I live, and unfortunately I was not able to get down there to the rally, but I have seen some videos, and let me actually see if we can find some here. Let's just go to Pierre Poilievre. I actually have a friend who's down there tonight. But yeah, look at this crowd. Let's see if they pan around a little bit here. Yeah, so this is the whole interview. Let's see if we can get a view here. Yes, here's the lineup. Yeah, this is from today. This might have been from other rallies as well. But again, like, it was downtown, like, or where it was in Stony Creek. I can't remember the exact area, but it was in this really big warehouse, and it was packed, absolutely packed. I don't think Pierre has any videos up, but I've seen a bunch of people put those videos up, showing how many people. Actually, you know what? Brian Lilly did. Let me go back here. Sorry about that. Okay, yep, here we go. So look at that. And Brian Lilly, by the way, I didn't even know this, but he says he's from Hamilton, covered politics for 25 years. Never seen a crowd this big come out for any politician in the Hammer. Never mind a conservative one. And look at this. I mean, that's a warehouse full of people. You know why Mark Carney would never go to a warehouse? Because, like, 1/10 of the people would show up. He could hold one of his rallies in where the liaison strategy holds their business. You see that from Northern perspective? Some tiny little shop above a grocery store, above a convenience store or something like that. Mark Carney couldn't fill up that room with a rally. Pierre Poilievre needs a warehouse. But yep, the Liberals are up in the polls and even going to win a majority apparently. I'm not buying it. I have a feeling a lot of you aren't buying it. Actually, I know a lot of you aren't buying it. Now, we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somehow that happens. I don't see it. But I guess we're going to find out shortly, in about a month. Just under or over a month from now, we got an election. So, get you, your friends, family members, do whatever you can to convince people who have never voted before, or who don't want to vote. Maybe they're not a big fan of Pierre Poilievre. But this country needs a conservative government right now. So do whatever you can to get these people out of the polls with you. Do whatever you can to convince them. Be respectful. If they don't want to do it, that's fine. If they want to vote for someone else, that's fine too. But we gotta rally every single person we can here, because even if the polls are wrong and the conservatives are actually way ahead like they used to be, pretend like we're losing anyway. Go out, vote, make your voice heard. It's important. In my opinion, this is not only one of the most important elections in Canadian history, probably the most important. I can't imagine what will become of this country in the next 4 years if Mark Carney wins a term. But we'll see. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you think Pierre Poilievre is right for not getting his security clearance? Please don't be shy. I really enjoy engaging with you guys. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps grow the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new video.